Is Edson Alvarez better than Declan Rice was at West Ham?
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I think us Mexicans are getting a bit too out of hand, bro.
Yeah, he's better.
What is up, lads? Welcome back to the Ladsfootyshow. 2024 is officially here. I know we've been out for was it like 2 weeks? But we mentioned in the last video that we're gonna take a break.
Took a little holiday
little vacation. So happy you guys are back with us. 2024 is gonna be insane, not only for us, but just like the content in general. You know, Copa America's coming. There's gonna be so much content between that. It's always gonna be here in the US. There's gonna be some games here in Vegas. And it's only gonna get bigger. 2024, 2025, the Club World Cup here in the US, and the Holy Grail 2026, the World Cup. So appreciate all you guys for that 2023 you guys gave us. It was a hard year because obviously we started off from scratch because we got banned in 2022. So we started 2023 with 0 followers all over again, and we ended it the same way we ended 2022. So hopefully we could grow from that. Hopefully we don't get banned or nothing. But yeah, we appreciate you guys, like I just said, and let's get to it. I think today's gonna be a bit of a shorter episode, a bit different because obviously we don't have Steve here. But
he's fucking useless.
We missed out on some European content lately. We've been grinding Liga MX and Selección. So since that's on break right now, Liga MX, it's only right to bring a European update as of right now. We haven't done those in a while. And there's obviously so many talking points. And since I'm an Arsenal fan and it's a Man U fan right next to me, it's only right to bring up these teams. So starting off, we'll go with Man U. So I think since the last time we did a European video, I don't think there's been much change to Man U. You guys keep losing and being inconsistent. Well, do you even watch the games or like you tired of it?
No, I definitely watch the games, but I definitely hop
Stress
off.
yourself?
I definitely go to sleep once it's like 3-0, 2-0. Yeah, I kind of just call it quits after that.
What about for the Villa game when you guys came back and won? Did you stop watching it?
No, I actually didn't.
I surprisingly was going to stop watching it. But I continued watching it, but I didn't think you guys were going to come back.
I actually did watch it.
I just watched it to think you guys were going to lose 4-0.
I also had absolutely no fucking thought of a comeback whatsoever, especially against this Villa side that have been playing fucking great football the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly had no thought of them even coming back whatsoever.
Rasmus?
The miracle goal finally happened.
And he celebrated like he freaking scored the UCL final winner.
Of course he has. The kid's Man U at heart, man. He loves the club, and he's been waiting for this Premier League goal. He
is?
Yeah.
He's a Man U fan?
Yeah.
That's what they all say though.
It is what they all say, but I mean, hey, I'm not gonna go through his history and shit and find out that he's not a fucking Man United fan.
But I think with Man U, I don't even know where to start.
Everything. We're in the mud.
Rashford, not up to it. I think he's one of those players that Man U have to get rid of. Anthony is one goal in 33 games.
I don't know if I can fathom even putting that into my thought process.
What?
You know, hearing like Marcus Rashford needing to be sold. It just
he has to be sold. I've been saying this for the longest time. Like I think he's dead wood at Man U. Man U fans keep holding on to this idea of Rashford being the best player in the Premier League. Last year he was that for a bit. He was that
best player in the Prem. No, it's just this guy.
He can't be that though. He's Man United's number 10.
It's because this guy, the form or the inconsistency in his game is fucking shambolic.
He lacks maturity, man. And he's not a youngster no more. He's like what? Gonna be 26 already?
26. I think he's
in his prime in terms of age for a footballer.
Yeah, but the level of inconsistency in his abilities just never seem to like not get in the way. This guy can go with a couple months absolutely tearing it up. And the same thing happened last season. I'm pretty sure the last couple games he wasn't scoring shit either.
No.
So it's not like this guy, it's not like he can't do it. It was showing all that. It was showing for the majority
from
of the
January
season.
to like April he was banging.
He was unstoppable. And it was the I can't describe what it really is with this guy, but his level of confidence seems to drop so drastically. And once he gets into like a funk, he just can't get rid of it.
But it's not even like it's normal for players to get like that these days. But
this guy gets stuck.
Exactly.
He gets legit stuck in these situations.
In a sense, that's still fine as long as you still work for the ball, you still make runs, you still try your ass off. This dude like looks out of it every time he's in this freaking downfall.
But I also say that it's not like anybody else in the team has been showing ability in the side. It's not like anybody else in the squad has been giving more effort. Our fucking Bruno. our most like ball busting player
Johnny Evans.
was fucking Sergio Reguilon, and we just sent him back to Spurs, bro. He was the only.
You guys sent him back to Spurs?
Yeah, he just got sent back today.
When?
Today, I'm pretty sure. Like yesterday.
Are you serious?
No, yeah, for real.
Fabrizio?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. His loan is done. I dead ass don't know why. Because when Luke Shaw breaks his fucking leg again.
I mean, the only reason Reguilon left is because Conte hates him. And now, I don't know, with Postecoglou, he could probably do good. But they got Udogie.
But my question is why? When we're already so low in depth, it takes one Luke Shaw injury. It's one Luke Shaw injury, and we're back to fucking
Spurs are more in control of that. Spurs are more in control of that than Man U. It's Spurs player at the end of the day.
It's his team. Yeah, it's his team. So
I mean, you guys get a little back for it.
And it's also not like they're not. It's not like they're also not an injury dilemma. So I'm sure they had like every intention to bring Reguilon back into the squad. More than likely, he's going to be playing a lot of games, and I guarantee you he's going to flourish under that side. The same way Pedro Porro's playing, I guarantee Reguilon's probably going to get the same amount of football.
One thing I don't like about Man U too is how much game time Christian Eriksen gets. Like,
he hasn't played too often.
Bro, he shouldn't be playing. This dude doesn't offer anything.
He has a second heart, bro. What do you expect?
I think people have to people don't think like no more about like giving him a chance again, but because of what happened to him. Like,
yeah,
I feel like it was more pity with him. But he was actually good when you guys signed him. No,
he wasn't playing bad. He was more.
But defensively, going up and down, he doesn't offer anything no more. He's like not Premier League quality no more.
Nah, not anymore.
Who else? I mean, Anthony, 1 goal in 33 games.
Anthony's not gonna be spoken about.
I think he's hands down. I mean, I keep saying he's. It's not crazy to say he's like the worst player in the league. This guy, I don't. And I know he has it in him. We saw Ajax. He was never worth 100 million. That was a freaking mistake.
No, it wasn't a mistake because they knew we had the money. We were always going to pay. We were always going to pay over. We were always going to pay more for Anthony.
Yeah, it was a mistake. Anthony has it. He's very skillful. When he's confident, like how he was at Ajax, he's a really good player.
Not bad. He showed glimpses of what
right
he can
now,
do. He showed glimpses of what he can do last season as well.
In his head right now, what everyone has put through his head is that he's terrible. So every decision he's been making
has just been dog shit.
Bro, because how are you going to score 1 goal in 33 games for Manchester United? No, you mean to tell me not even at least 5? Yeah. Running behind is not I mean, it's obviously hard to score a goal, but 33 games,
and it's not just, and it's like you can't even question it that it's like, oh, poor guy, he's just been unlucky or something like that. No, he makes
almost every game
shit decisions every single time he gets the ball, man. He doesn't know whether to dribble past an opponent. He doesn't know whether to pick a good pass. The amount of times I have seen this guy pick up his fucking head and then ping it straight to an opponent is absolutely
he does
bro.
He runs down the flank. He stops the ball. He starts looking up and he starts doing the little steps on the ball. He starts doing the little toe taps.
Nah, man. This guy can't one touch a fucking ball to save his life. Even on his dominant foot. Every single he misplaces every pass he tries to attempt. It's to the point where he doesn't even want to take his little shit finesse shots anymore. He's fucking scared to do that now too. So, I mean, I don't know where we're gonna go with Anthony.
Who would you sign, or who would you want to bring? I mean, this is the same question every transfer window, Man U, but realistically, who could come into this team and bring an impact?
Realistically,
because as bad as Ten Hag could be, he's not gonna leave.
He's not bad. This guy has been short-handed. He's not a bad manager.
It all started when he did that to Ron. It all started there.
Won a trophy in his second season. Did nothing wrong. Or his first season. Did nothing wrong.
Who would you want to bring?
Who would I want?
Realistically. Or what position?
Midfield. We lack depth.
CDM.
If I say McTominay start 3 more games, I swear to God.
What happened to Casemiro?
Banned. Fucking shit. Injury prone now.
CDM.
Varane at this point is also just unworthy of it. These guys were. I'm grateful for what these guys came and did last season because they were showing that they were playing for the badge. They're showing that they wanted to come to Man United and win. They wanted to bring us back to the glory days. And like it showed that we maybe could have done something like that. But Casemiro got fucking fat during the offseason and they fucking showed he played like shit. Varane just can't seem to fucking play 2 games without getting injured. Johnny Evans has somehow managed to get re-signed. He was training with us. He wasn't even meant to play for us. Johnny Evans wasn't meant to play for Manchester United. He was training because he was looking for a new club. Somehow we fucking signed him for a season, and somehow he's probably started the most games out of any center back we've had.
The club's funny right now.
We're in the mud right now. Not simple as that. In terms of, I don't know somebody specifically who I want because I don't really know.
Damn, you guys are 8th.
When I think of somebody who I want to be realistic. Realistically, I don't see anybody getting signed. But what we do lack are center backs and midfielders. I don't think we specifically need a forward right now. I think we have a lot of youngsters who can provide. I think Amad Diallo's class. I think Garnacho's doing his shit right now. As inconsistent as he can be sometimes, he's doing his shit. He's carrying. If anything, at the moment, he's carrying the club right now. Another guy who also fucking plays for the badge. Very, very fucking. He's a Red Devil for sure. Amad Diallo is ready to take that spot.
Diallo's been there for like 4 years.
He's been injured.
He's been getting sound loans left and right.
No, Diallo got only sent on loan last year, and the year prior he got injured.
Diallo's been sent to Serie A, no? Or that's where he came from?
He came from the Serie A.
He got sent to Sunderland,
and he balled the fuck out. And then this season he got injured like at the beginning of the season, like Kobe Mino. Who I also really do like. Mino's fucking balling.
But he needs another good player next to him.
Yeah, he needs a partner. And I think Casemiro might fit that spot specifically for him. Because what Kobe Mino does lack is more defensive awareness, I guess. It's not the fact that
like 21?
Like 19, I think, 20. What he does lack is the veteranship, like the experience of where you need to be more as a defensive midfielder.
He is mature though in his game.
Very mature, but I think it's more so in terms of where he's mature in his game. It's his coolness, his collectiveness, his ability to like pick up the ball and know that he's not rushed. Knows that he has all the space in the world if he can make that himself. That's where the maturity comes. But where he does lack is experience, veteranship. Like I'm saying, someone like Casemiro will be perfect for him. So someone who can help him out and fix those mistakes that he dwells in, and obviously the majority of them are defensively. So Amrabat would be good. Kobe Mino and Amrabat played well. They both played good. Amrabat and Kobe Mino do play really well together.
Has he been injured too?
No, he's just been shit. And Ten Hag, I think Ten Hag might be fucking McTominay because no other reason.
Bringing up Ten Hag and he's such a.
The only spot where I question him majority of the time is his team selection.
But he doesn't have a set lineup though. But he can't.
No, we don't. Yeah,
because everyone's getting.
I guess. I think it's more so his game management too could be a little more better. But like it's also the same thing. It comes back to the same reason. You know, we lack our full squad. So I'm not like I really don't have any fingers to blame or any like anybody to blame in general. I just think as a whole, Man United have just been in a little bit of a slump. And it's just been a shitty season for us.
A little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. Only a little bit because it's only January.
It's going to continue like that.
It's only January.
I think you guys are actually going to finish like...
It's only January. Casemiro set to return.
As of right now, I see West Ham finishing over you guys. And I think it's going to be a battle between you and Brighton for 7th.
Nah, we'll get top 4.
That's if Newcastle are terrible right now. But let's say Newcastle picks it up.
I think we can get top 4.
Wait,
I think if we get top 4, I honestly wouldn't even be mad at this season anymore.
Wait, what? Man, you guys top 4?
I think we can.
How?
I think we can turn it around.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I think Villa.
Think about this.
I think Villa starts to slump right here.
You're saying you can get top 4, but there's 6 teams way clear of you right now.
Way clear of us, and how many of those teams are playing European football? How many of those teams have other competitions to play still? Almost every single one.
Just City and Arsenal.
Man City, Arsenal, West Ham, Brighton. They also have multiple competitions.
No, I said I'll probably put you over Brighton. It's just West Ham.
Fuck Brighton.
Because Liverpool is in Europa League, but are they realistically
Villa's playing. Isn't Villa playing conference or Europa League as well? Didn't they win the conference league? No, they didn't win they're playing European football, right? Where am I tripping?
It's West Ham.
Is Villa not playing European football?
The conference? Maybe, probably.
I swear they're playing European football.
But I don't think that in terms of like Man U, I don't think that's gonna. Dude, you guys are terrible. I don't see you guys going over these teams.
Nah, man, we can fight for top 4. I can see that. We're not a shit fucking.
You're not better than Arsenal. You're not better than Man City. You're not better than Liverpool. You're not better than Aston Villa. You're not better than Tottenham. And once they get Maddison back, you're definitely not better than them. And West Ham, maybe. Because West Ham always tends to drop here and then.
I say this every time, but I promise you it's not going to happen.
Okay.
Invest
in your stocks?
This flip, nah, I'm not going to invest in shit. But this comeback we're going to have is going to be absolutely detrimental.
Why are you so positive about it? What do you see?
Why am I positive? A lot of injury returns. And we can finally play with a full.
And Sancho,
we can play with a full 11.
Do you think Sancho's gonna come back or he's gonna leave?
Yeah, he's gonna end up leaving. It seems like the talks are concrete already. It seems like the talks are more likely going well.
I wonder because I haven't seen pictures from him. Is he like in shape? He trains, no? Or no? He doesn't train.
Bro, he's getting paid $350 grand a fucking week, bro. You think?
But he doesn't train with the team though, right?
No, he trains with the
Separate?
He trains with the like the U20s or something like that, I believe.
He's just saucing on them for sure.
I probably doubt it. I'm sure he's probably getting clamped up over there too.
I don't know. He's
Fucking
cracked.
shit
I would
football.
take Sancho Arsenal on a
Shit,
heartbeat.
unworthy, unserious, immature child. The same
So
reason
you're backing Ten Hag more than Sancho.
I'm backing his decisions on Sancho. Because you know how much I wanted Sancho to fuck you. You know how much I wanted Sancho to ball out.
Me too. He's one of my favorite players.
It's not like I'm preying on this guy's downfall. But I think at this point, questions have to be asked. The only time I see Sancho doing anything is him fucking partying, and I understand it because it's the life of a footballer. But
He's drippy.
even when Greenwood was fucking was banned, he was still training and shit. Sancho probably isn't doing any of that on his own.
Don't know that.
Maybe not. Yeah, I'm sure we don't. But at the same time, I just think like the way he chose his own destiny. Simple as that.
Sancho, get your bag, play PS5 all you want, and you ball out at Dortmund again. And then transfer to a big team.
I don't think he'll ball out at Dortmund.
Why not?
Because Dortmund right
Sancho, he's young, bro. He's hazy.
I think Dortmund are a different team than what they used to be. This guy's not gonna come in and
they
take a
qualified
spot
for the next round.
Exactly. This guy's not gonna come in and take a spot.
They don't have any significantly good wingers though.
Sancho's not a significantly good winger anymore.
If Sancho from obviously when he left joins that Dortmund team, he's the best player already. That's obviously a lot to ask for.
I
He
think
still has it in him.
no, it's
You guys
Brand.
just took his confidence.
It's Brand. I think Ulyss Brand's their best player.
Debatable.
Just because he does anime sellies.
And the last topic about Man U is Mason Greenwood. He's been balling out at Getafe.
He's been playing well. Balling out is an overstatement. He's been playing well.
That probably is an overstatement. I would say Greenwood is getting his confidence and the level back.
Yeah, he's building
because you see him play
his full-time football again.
I see him do things at the Getafe that I would never see him do at Man U. Take players on, be skillful. At Man U, I saw him more as like a direct finisher.
You didn't watch Mason Greenwood then?
No. You can't lie to me.
You didn't watch Mason Greenwood.
At Man U, he was dead eye for a goal.
Yeah, but this guy cuts in and shoots. This guy cuts in and shoots every chance he gets.
No,
and he was doing that. He was doing that for Man United as well.
But I Getafe, he's playing midfielder, like left mid,
like
right
a mid, huh? Yeah,
they play 4-4-2.
I guess
he's
I guess
from
he
the
gets the ball
halfway
more.
line.
Yeah.
He's already skilling players.
I guess what the only difference is that he gets the ball from the middle of the field and not like from the 18. So it's like he does get that opportunity from the middle of the pitch to carry it himself.
That's what I'm saying. At Man U, yeah, he would like skill to open up his shot.
Yeah,
but
I get
here
you.
he's starting from the halfway line, taking players on.
I guess playing from a deeper position. Yeah, he does pick up more.
But he looks good, and he obviously he's getting to where he was.
He doesn't
left
look so
foot, right
bad.
foot, looking pretty good. And now there's rumors that these Barca rumors, him getting the number 10. I don't know if that's real. That would be funny.
That'd be fucking insane.
Ansu Fati to Greenwood.
That's an upgrade, looks. Can't lie.
No, that is a fat upgrade.
Is Fati injured right now?
He's at Brian.
Yeah, but is he injured?
I don't know. He's probably just
because I know Joao Pedro has been fucking balling right now.
What's it called?
That guy's good, bro.
You would obviously take, despite everything that happened, you would take Mason Greenwood back.
No, because no. I meant like, yeah, I would. I definitely would.
So you would. How do you think Man United fans would actually react to that? You think they would?
It's because it looks really shitty on the club in terms of as a whole aspect. It looks shitty on the club, and there's a lot of more insight to it because the way it's not just one manager or one guy, saying, "Oh yeah, we'll bring him back and he can start." He also has to earn his respect back in between the team. There was a lot of like, it's the club in general. I'm sure there was a lot of comments about it that like they asked the women's team. They asked how they felt about it and stuff like that. Staff, like
why
et cetera.
He's gonna go against women's?
No, but he's part of the club. How would they feel?
Oh, the woman of the club. Yeah,
with the women's team, like they asked them how, like obviously they'd feel disrespected if a man, who was fucking accused of doing such a thing is playing for the same club they play at. Obviously shit would hit the fan. So that's why they're kind of trying to avoid it. That's the same reason he got loaned out.
Mm-hmm.
Because
but I feel like he was out for like a year,
the
right? The
situation is just really tense. It's a really tense situation. And I think like probably by the end of next season, maybe it can be a little more discussed and it could look a little more accessible. But like at the time, I think the loan was the only thing right for him.
But before the loan, he was out for like a year, right?
Yeah.
So it's obviously a big like situation, a big problem that he did. But I think with the time that he spent out, like isolated and Just the fact that
And getting older. He's getting older.
He got mature.
He's not the same child that he
and
was at that time.
without trying to bring up like the other person involved, like I think they're still together, right?
They actually are. Yeah.
So
They have a kid together, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So you would obviously it would be good for you to have him back.
Yeah,
like the
no
player
shit,
himself,
man.
Mason
We play
Greenwood.
with having fucking Anthony in the right wing. I'd take Mason Greenwood in a fucking heartbeat.
I wouldn't put him on the right.
That's where he plays.
We'll put him on
No,
top.
Greenwood on the right, man. Hoyland is here to stay, bro.
Oh, I forgot about Hoyland.
Yeah, Hoyland's here to
Greenwood's a miles better. than Hoyland.
Garnacho, Hoyland, fucking
Greenwood.
Garnacho, Hoyland, Greenwood. Oh my
What about Rashford?
goodness. Nah, he's banned. He can go to PSG. Pussy.
Park the Rash.
Fuck. Park the Rash? Yeah, he already owns that shit. He already owns Mbappe. He might as well go send him over there too.
The next team we're gonna talk about, my team, Arsenal. December's been a freaking
Shit show.
It's been an identity crisis for Arsenal. How the way I see it,
Poor football.
yeah, the way I
Poor
see
football.
it, regardless of the fact that we weren't losing games, the fact that we qualified to the next round in the UCL in first, if this Arsenal team right now, or let's say the Arsenal team in November, were to play the Arsenal team from last season, we would get
mollywopped.
completely outplayed.
Yeah.
Because the Arsenal from last year outplayed every team from top to bottom, goalie to striker, everywhere. And I think a main reason for that is the fact that we had two pivots. Declan Rice is, in my opinion, Declan Rice has been world class for us. But I mean, the last two games he's been poor. He's been world class since he arrived. But I think it's been too much for ask for on his end, because he has himself collecting the ball, and then he has two cams in front of him. One cam being Havertz that doesn't really contribute to much besides being in the box to score a goal. And with Odegaard, he brings magic, but I feel like he's a bit static at times. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Last year it was easy for Odegaard because he had Granit Xhaka
He had a
next
free
to him.
room. Yeah, he had that.
And with Granit Xhaka having two pivots, Zinchenko was better because he was able to go in, and Xhaka was able to go left back.
You guys had a much better system last year than you do right now.
Exactly. And now we see with Zinchenko, he's terrible because he doesn't have that with him no
No,
more.
he doesn't have that.
And now we see
system.
like Kivior playing left back, a freaking center back playing left back. Kivior has no right to be playing left back. I don't even know why he's it's even the recommend or like the mention to play there. It's crazy. And what else? I think we lack
creativity, man.
No, not creativity. We like finishing chances. I love Gabriel Jesus. He was spectacular for us last year.
And I think you let go through it in between all three of your forwards. Martinelli
And
Gabriel Jesus and Saka have been poor.
everyone's been
all
poor.
Three of them have been poor. In terms of in goal, because it's not like you guys don't play fluid football. These guys are good at picking out a pass. These guys are good at beating a man one-on-one. But they get in this box or they get in a situation where they have to finish and put the ball in the back of the net, and they do the complete opposite.
Yeah. And I think that's the main reason why Arsenal have to get a striker.
The final third. Yeah, the final third.
This month. There's been so many talks with Ivan Toney. I don't know how that whole situation will work. Obviously, he got banned.
Isn't he still banned? So
Yeah, but I don't know how that would work. So the next topic, one you mentioned in the notes we got here, Mohamed Salah scoring 115 Prem goals for Liverpool, making him the 5th player to do so for a single club.
Not bad. I think it's.
You think is
kudos to Mo Salah.
Underrated or properly rated?
I think in terms of, I think at this point I do have to start saying that he might be a bit underrated. I think he just goes a little too under the radar for averaging 30 goals a season. You know, that's a little too unfair for the guy.
I think it's more based on the fact that he's not like these flashy players that we've seen before.
The guy's very stagnant.
He's a killer though.
He's fucking bagless, bro. Like the guy cannot do a step over to save his life. Throw no flip flops, no rainbows or nothing. But like.
He's deadly.
He's deadly. Yeah, he's very efficient. That's where it counts. The guy gets the goals in the back end. He'll get the assist. He'll get the opportunity to drive. He'll cross. He's a smart football player. Very smart winger, man. And I do think he deserves more respect than what he does have. Obviously, the Liverpool
he's the greatest right winger the Premier League has seen, for sure. I mean, what other names would come to him?
Man, honestly, bro.
In terms of stats,
who else can we really say?
Bale, but he wasn't a right winger for that long.
And he wasn't there long enough playing offensively. He was still a fucking left back.
I mean, Salah's stats speak for himself.
I think he alone actually does. I think he does stand alone, like legitly in terms of right wingers in the Prem. He dead ass sits alone on his own little throne, just topping everybody.
The main comparison with Salah is Hazard. Who is Hazard or Salah?
in my taste of football, it's gonna be Hazard.
Like that. Just you don't even have to finish it just by what you said right
It's gonna be Hazard. I just love the way how efficient this guy was, and I think the more difference between both of them, I think it was more that Salah might not break you down, but he'll pick a pass and make a direct, smart, intelligent run into the box, into a beautiful space to find the goal. Hazard will break you down physically, mentally.
Halfway line too.
Hazard will put four or five men on skates and get the ball in the back of the net still somehow, bro. Like I think one of my favorite Hazard goals, which might be random, but I just think it was so nice to watch, was the one versus Liverpool, where he was on the right wing, where he was on the right hand side. Cuts on his right.
Nutmegs Alberto
Moreno runs past him. The defense absolutely scrambling and fucking slams it to the fucking bottom left corner, man. Yeah. Absolute rifling goal.
Why couldn't he do that at Madrid, bro?
He should have. He deadass should have. I don't know. He
got injured. That Munir injury, his own Belgium teammate messed him up. He was playing so good that game too against PSG. Fuck.
But regardless of who I would pick between Hazard and Salah, I think they're two very different players, and I think Salah does deserve way more respect than what he does have.
Fair enough. Chelsea picking up form. This young squad is slowly getting the groove.
Slowly picking it up more. They're
still inconsistent.
The inconsistency is there, yes, but they show glimpses of ability. Where they lack is game management. These guys can't hold on to a fucking lead to save their lives, bro.
Yeah.
These guys legit cannot save a lead.
They have a very fun squad, though. Now that Broch is back with that big injury, Cole Palmer.
And you were mentioning that you don't like Cole Palmer. I kind of dig the guy. Yeah. But I dig him.
What I don't like is how these fans are freaking automatically pushing him over like Foden and all this. Nah, relax. Madueke is always like Madueke, even though he can be a bit goofy sometimes with the ball.
Where they lack.
Conor Gallagher's had a season.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Skeptical when he got the captain's armband.
I was about to say this guy's like Gallagher doesn't need help. Caicedo still has not proven anything. No. Caicedo has still not proven why he's the most expensive midfielder.
Enzo's a bit underwhelming too. Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah. These big money spendings that these guys did in the midfield have not proved it whatsoever.
I really like this Chelsea defense.
Thiago Silva and Disasi. Yeah, those guys are sick fucking center back pairing.
Gusto.
I don't really like Gusto. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't mind the guy, but like I just don't.
He does remind me like defensive bit of Aspi, but this guy's way better going forward.
Oh yeah, obviously. I think it's because that's where he thrives. He thrives going forward way more than what he does on the defensive end.
No, this is a very fun team to watch. Obviously they won't. I don't think they're gonna make top 5.
I don't think they're gonna win anything, but they're very fun to watch and very young. These guys will be back. And Chelsea will be back eventually.
And Nkunku's back. Obviously, it's a big ACL injury. He needs time to fit in, but yeah, why am I glazing up? I think
their best bet would be throwing Cole Palmer up into like a center forward and playing Nkunku at that 10 spot. Or like
I think they've tried Nkunku up top.
Yeah, so then like vice versa. That's what I'm saying.
Anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. The guy can play left mid, right mid, cam, striker. The guy can do what he wants. But I think if they could get Cole Palmer and Nkunku like in front or behind, like in front or like in front next to each other, I think they'll thrive drastically.
Yeah. And the final talking points about the episode. In this episode, like I said, it was going to be a short one. We got to bring up some selección.
Got to bring up some Mexicans, man. Always. Got no choice. 2
on-form Premier League
inform
Mexicanos. On-form? Inform?
Inform, no? 2 inform.
2 inform selección Premier League players. Edson Alvarez and Raul Jiménez. Good to see, obviously. Because
happy, man. Love to see Jiménez scoring again, bro. It makes like legit like warms my heart, bro.
5 goals in his last 7 games. It makes me so Fulham.
No, and it's the fact that how much these guys back him, bro. Like Fulham never
drop him.
Never dropped him. They didn't want to. They backed him. They backed him through and through in terms of the fans, in terms of the staff. Like everybody has been pushing for this guy to come back, and that's exactly what he's doing right now.
It's good to see because obviously I wrote him off in the selección.
I think we kind of all did.
But with this, like he for sure has to be like the main backup.
Santi's gonna get binned again, Lokes.
Santi has to be started. Or even I would love to see Santi and Raul up top, because one's a hold up and one is
we have fast. Half a year to figure out our best lineup.
Yeah,
because there's no way because I think
we have it.
I think legitimately whoever we start in the Copa America is more likely gonna start in the World Cup.
Yeah. Kind of up top.
More so. I think obviously more players. I'm sure based off form and stuff like that because it's still fucking 2 years to go. But
young players.
We need to figure out at least somewhat of a system with Jaime or with Yimi.
And then on the other side at CDM, Edson Alvarez.
Midfield position.
Is Edson Alvarez better than Declan Rice was at West Ham?
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I think us Mexicans are getting a bit too out of hand, bro.
Yeah, he's better.
Why?
He does more.
No, he doesn't.
He does more. Declan Rice would just ping a fucking pass and everybody was
but Declan Rice would win the ball back.
Edson Alvarez wins every fucking tackle,
exactly,
bro. This guy has bossed every midfield he's come against.
Yes. But bossed, going forward.
Son, daddy, this guy has bullied every player, every skillful player he's come up against, man. This guy can
we know that. It's Edson. Machine.
I love Edson.
But no, we get carried away when we compare.
You know they don't call him Machine anymore?
We call him.
Or like they're calling him Eddie. They call him Eddie over there. That's fucking boring ass English motherfuckers, bro.
Nah, don't compare to Declan Rice.
No, because Edson's too good. Edson's too good. Why the fuck would he get
in terms of like West Ham, in terms of their strategy coming into the season, it was I got proved wrong because I said it was gonna be a good transfer based on the fact that he's very clumsy when it comes to fouls and stuff like that. But to be honest, I did get kind of proven right in a sense because he has the second most yellow cards in the whole league. But besides that, defensively, work ethic.
Edson Alvarez and JWP are a very fun duo to watch, man. Those guys they play really good football together, bro. They play really fun. Yeah, David Moyes has that midfield trio playing fucking sick. Paqueta was assisting in like his last 5 games or some shit like that.
Before he got injured.
Kudus is fucking balling the fuck out right now. West Ham is a very fun team to watch. In terms of anything, if you guys how you mentioned, you know, that UCL is boring and stuff like that, but like there's a lot of teams that are in the Europa League right now. There's a lot of teams that are in the Conference League that I promise you will give these guys a good game because they play fun, direct. They play fun, man. They play fun football. This is shit that like it's just been missing for a while, you know. Paqueta is one of those players that has a freedom, you know, that 10 freedom that you were mentioning. Paqueta has a lot of that. David Moyes is old school. That's another reason. He's an old school manager. So he likes that 10 spot. Yeah, he likes that 10 spot too. He likes the 10, the 6, and the 8. He likes the standard 4-3-3. You know, he fucks with it.
It's so good to see these informed selection players. We got Raul, we got Santi, we got Edson. Even in Liga MX, Julian Quiñones.
It's kind of just showing that in the CONCACAF, nobody touches us, man. In terms, like, you guys can dog us in all those friendlies, all you guys want, but
you're targeting the USA fans, right?
I'm targeting Canadians. I'm targeting the USA fans.
Nah, it's more USA fans. USA fans are deluded.
Yeah, you guys win.
They're going.
But in reality, you guys can't name me a single American player that's playing better than any of the Mexicans that we've played. Absolutely
Sit
none.
down.
Absolutely none. I remember when Balogun and Santi was a fucking debate.
It was not even close.
That shit got shut down a month into the season, bro.
It was never close. That shit got
shut down a month into the season.
Hey, to be fair, if Balogun would have stayed at Arsenal, it probably would have been close, but he didn't.
But he chose to go play in France. He chose to go to Farmers League and still not get any goals. Crazy.
Pulisic has been scoring some goals for AC Milan, but nah, he's not touching. And
I do like Pulisic. I can't lie. I like that he's balling in Milan too. I like that he's playing well. I like that he managed to find another team that showed him more respect, you know? Because Chelsea obviously weren't going to do that anymore.
Yeah.
COVID Pulisic will not be forgotten. Promise you.
And that's why I keep saying, if Mexico and USA were to play right now, Mexico hold that, fam. Hold that W.
Honest, I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
I think we do.
We're a shit selection team. In terms of, we have a lot of individual stars, but do you really think we play good football?
And Jimmy, I trust all the way.
I want to trust Jimmy, but he hasn't proven me yet.
And when it comes,
I think it also is like, besides the fact that he's still new, he's still a relatively new manager, and he still needs to find that side. But when he does, when he finds that 11, we're gonna have another dynasty, bro. We're not gonna get touched in the CONCACAF.
We just need better center backs, to be honest.
What?
Yeah, Cesar Montes is out of form.
Yeah.
And Joan Vasquez, he's good and all. He's having a really good season, but he's small.
Israel Reyes is there waiting to take that spot, man.
Hey, Israel. Shout out Israel Reyes for liking our post.
Sick. I was hungover as fuck when I seen that. That was sick.
But like I said, lads, it was gonna be a short episode. Appreciate all the support for.
Unfortunately, fucking third of our fucking members aren't here, so not much to do. Moron.
Stay tuned in our Discord. Keep up with our social media. And obviously, Stay tuned for
Stay
the next
tuned.
video.
2024, big things coming, guys.
Let's go.